Well, look who's coming in. It's Bob. I've been waiting all day.
Hello there. Yeah. How are you? What's going on?
Bob, I've been waiting all day to talk to you and find out how you feel turning 80.
Ay, 80 years old. I can't believe it.
Well, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. Can I give 10 minutes of your time?
Of course.
Okay. How are things changed over the years for you?
Well, I can remember as a boy we didn't even have television, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have computers. Well, there's one thing I know we had when I was a kid. It was called instant messaging, and they still have that today. So that's one thing we did have. I'll tell you how it worked. Whenever my mother would go outside, she would yell, "Bob, where are you?" And I could hear her 2 miles away. So that was our instant messaging. What else you want to know?
Well, that was interesting. I also want to know, what is the secret to your long life?
Well, you know, I eat very well. I try to eat vegetables every day. I try and be healthy with fruit and all kinds of stuff. But there's one thing that I've had my whole life, and I think that's why I've been able to get to 80 years old. You want to know what it is?
Of course I do.
It's the secret food. Let me show you. Salami. If you eat salami every day, you'll live to be 82. Okay.
And
what else you want to know?
I want to know if you still work.
Work? Well, when I was young, I worked a lot. I always believed that everybody should work very hard, try to do their best, work as hard as you can, and then retire when you're 49 years old.
Well, that sounds like a good plan, and I guess it worked good for you. But what about exercise? I know everybody needs to exercise today.
Well, I do exercise. I lift a fork a lot, and a spoon a lot, and I do exercise. I go to the games to watch my grandsons play soccer, and they run from one side of the field to the other side of the field, to the other side of the field, to the other side of the field. At the end of the day, my neck is all exercised out, so I get really tired watching them play soccer.
Oh, I see. Well, sounds like a good method.
I forgot to tell you that when I was very young, we used to go out and play a lot. We didn't have, like I say, Amazon was a river at that time, and Apple was something we ate, and the web was things that the spiders did. But what we did when we were kids was we would go over to a construction site where they'd have big mounds of dirt, and we'd throw dirt at each other, and we'd play what we called King of the Hill. We'd go up on top of the hill, and then I was a member of a group called the Wolf Gang. So when you go up on top of the hill, we'd go like this, and we'd go, woo, woo, woo. It's not like Nintendo, but, you know, it was fun for us.
Well, this has been very interesting, Bob. I hope that you have a wonderful 80th birthday and have many, many more wonderful years ahead of you.
I forgot to tell you about my relatives. You know, I have 2 brothers. Elliot, who's the real doctor in the family, he lives in California. He just retired after working forever. And then I have my older brother, Gary. Now, he's the star of the family. He's the handsome one. He's the one that is really a great guy, very intelligent.
Hair.
What?
I understand he still has a lot of hair.
Hair? Well, I would have hair, but what happened was I got to be so tall that the sun burned my hair off. When I was young, Gary and I used to fight a lot. We would wrestle a lot. And for some reason, when I turned 14 and got taller than him, he stopped fighting with me. Maybe he was smart at that point. But anyway, I know he loves me very much, and he wants to wish me a very happy 80th birthday.
Okay, Bob, after 80 years, do you know who really loves you?
We love you, Uncle Bob. Happy birthday.
What do I say?
After 80... Wait.
After 80 years, Bob, do you really know who loves you?
We love you, Uncle Bob. Happy birthday.
I didn't know we were saying. We had to do it again. I thought we all love you, Bob.
No. You just messed it
No,
up.
yeah, I didn't know we were saying. We had to do it again.
Are we
Okay.
getting the bloopers too?
All right, ready?
Okay.
Wait, what do I
After 80 years, after 80 years,
Say no.
we love you, Uncle Bob.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Say it, Ellen.
After 80 years, we truly love you, Bob.
That's not the question. To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Bobby. Happy birthday to you. Yay!